newbie refs popping the head up here in Las Vegas. Pierre Brousset. Done a good job. Those new to the fold here, the referees, our match officials, done a great job in fact. And it'll be Ethan Davis here, getting us off and running. It is Wales taking on Russia. Wales running with a particularly strong breeze at their back here against Russia, and early on it's the Russians looking to work it from their try line. They are rushed back over the try line into the in goal, and it will be a Wales feed to the scrum.
Well, what a mess for the Russians. They talk about activation before ththese guys get going. For Gareth Williams and his team in red, he's given some youngsters a run here, notably the youngster 19-year-old Owen Lane from Cardiff in the one jersey there, and Tom Williams, the 20-year-old. So a chance for him after 4 losses here in the first 2 days to give some new blood a shot.
Davis taps it back. Scrappy at the base of the scrum there. Now Jenkins is collared and he concedes a penalty. Nice work at the breakdown there from Roshan.
Yeah, the Welshman isolated to the tackler at every right to steal that ball. The wind is in the face of these Russians in the blue jersey, right to left on your screens, just deciding what they're going to do. Roshan, the man who forced that turnover, slides the pass across the field in the arms of Zivotov. Brought down just short of halfway. And there's another look at how that wind is affecting the passing of the Russians. Nice work up the middle from the captain, Davidov. Davidov put down 40 out. Lazarenko comes back to the short side. He's Bondarev. He can't get a handle on it. It's Wales who'll come away with it, and they've got plenty of numbers to work with. Out to the right as well. Jenkins buys some time for his support runners to get in and around. They can't shift it on that occasion. And they settle play just shy of the 22. Lane to Roach. Roach gets past a couple of defenders before taking into the Russian 22. A penalty there. Wales come on quickly with Evans. Evans on the late switch. Finds a runner and the lovely offload up the line to Davis, and Wales, they go in after 2 minutes of play. Ethan Davis gets his 21st. But look at the ball from Tom Williams. It comes late on the drop, as you said. Doesn't quite get around this tackle, but has the vision to just offload. Good communication from the back. That's first blood for Wales. Well, Sean, you can't make that pass unless you know your mate is there. You would have been screaming.
It's a tidy offload, and they brought 5. The extra 2 are good as well from the boot of Davis. So he has 7 points of his own to match his jersey number. And here's another look at that try, set up nicely from the pop ball.
Yeah, the Russians overcommit, and then just there, he knows his mate's there. Just offloads, good vision. Tom G. Williams. It's a very traditional Welsh side full of Owens, Lloyds, Evans, Jenkins, Williams, and Ethans. No reasons to be seen.
Nice ball out in front for Russia here, and good run as well from Zivotov, but he loses possession after being tackled, and now Wales with the chance to make it back-to-back points. The grubber ahead is handy there from Jenkins. Owen Jenkins! Oh, he overclubs on the second hit at it.
He did, couldn't believe his luck.
22 or swim.
Saw there was no sweeper in the back there, so nudged it through. Got a good little first bounce and had the pace to beat the Russian cover, but this one, maybe that's why he's not playing for Swansea City this weekend. Too much.
You don't need to put much on it with that breeze at your back on the AstroTurf, on the artificial turf. Just a little tap.
And it will be a big factor if the tactics do change. It's really blustery, just in the middle of the desert here, effectively, in Sandboard Stadium. So when we get into those big semi-final games, I'm sure the kicking game will be a big part of it.
Filatov. Comes a call against Russia as they try and shift it in contact, and they just hand the ball back to Wales and say, have another go, guys.
Got to say the Russians a little bit devoid of ideas at the moment. Not really up for this game. There's the Irish stats. Every time they get the ball, they seem to head it straight back to the Welsh.
Crouch. Bang. Sit.
Davis, the try scorer for Wales, taps it back into the hands there of Jenkins, who tries to wriggle free. Davis again. Roach. Roach. Strong running from Roach. He carries a couple with him over the line. Power through the contact zone from Benny Roach.
It's almost like he knew he was going to do this from the start. He straightened the whole line up. One tackle there. Of course, the player's very careful not to be tackling over the shoulder as they might have in that instance because of the new interpretations. And whatever he chose was too little, too late.
Just see the puddles of water there under the feet of Ben Roach as well as he pushes towards the line for Wales' second. So the ground here at Sandboard Stadium hit with a good drenching and given a little bit of a fluff up as well to make it nice and soft for the players to avoid any burns ahead of Vancouver next week.
Yeah, we had an issue last year here. This is field turf, artificial pitch with the rubber pellets. They've just been really compacted, and something that's not really an issue for gridiron they'd normally play here, but the rugby players, when you get that compacted pitch and the field, the grain of the field is pushed in one direction, you get burns and you can't slide on it. So that's been rectified a bit this year. Vancouver, no problems, I'm happy to report. And 2 inches of snow in Vancouver this morning, but we're in a covered stadium, so it should be all right.
It'll be all good in Vancouver next week. It's all good here as well in Las Vegas. Yet the ground there in Vancouver last year was like walking on a cloud. It was so fluffy.
Yeah, beautiful. Just been replaced. The women's World Cup soccer final have been played there, and whole city's abuzz. A couple of 100 tickets left, and 75,000 people looking to come and celebrate the HSBC World Rugby 7 Series next week in Vancouver.
We are on the North American swing of the series.
Nice for the players too, just a short 2-hour flight up north there. So player welfare always forefront. They had a good stay too in Vancouver. Davidov eventually pushes a pass across to Sozanov. Short side again. This line there from Rushkin. Sozanov. There's 2 Welsh defenders are coming in him. Davidov. Much better energy from the Russians here. 3 phases put together.
Minute 15 into stoppage time in his first half, where it's Wales up by 12. Russia looking for the first try. Zivatov.
Advantage over.
And here is the first try on day 3 for Russia, and it goes to Babayev.
Yeah, just reward for the Russians. Holding on to the ball, not turning it over. There's the penalty. Good footwork from him. Steps out of one, and good Bosch there. Keep the ball alive, looking for those holes in the defense. Didn't he do well to reach for the line? So Russia right back in this match.
Davidov with the chance to knock through the conversion just to the left of the uprights and into the breeze. Stabs it, and it's off to the left, so one converted try is the difference between Wales and Russia in this 13th place semi-final. Local. 2:05 local time. They're going to be beauties, those two, at the moment. It is Wales and Russia going at it inside the Sam Boyd Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. Davis scored the opening try.
Ball away, quickly.
Penalty here as well.
Ball away,
That
quickly.
record formed so the tackler doesn't have rights to play the ball. Something the referees have been looking at very carefully.
Walking with the ball in hand for the moment, running into the teeth of his strong breeze. Davis, Roach. Here's Evans. Shifting across to Thomas, who switches, and it was an unkind pass at the line as well. The Russian defence read it well and just went whack.
Red. First
Yeah,
look
good
on
resilience
red.
from the Russians. They're holding their shape. Stepping up, big hit. Didn't really have much of a chance, did Owen Lane.
Time off.
Sort of pass where you look at your teammate and go, well, thanks, fella.
It's okay.
That's
Blue.
great.
Okay. Time off.
19.
What am I supposed
First
to
game.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Coach. Bang. Sit.
Roschin takes it for a spin down the short side and makes some handy meters as well for Russia, and does a good job of staying in the field of play, but then he's pinged for not releasing. Wales come on quickly. Davis. On to Thomas. Davis again. Tom Williams had the runner on the inside, couldn't get the pass clear, but still in possession, and a great chance here for Wales to go in again. Another penalty against Russia. Davis once more. Jenkins. Jenkins steps inside the defence and dives in to make it a 12-point game.
Yeah, some frustration from the Welsh at the persistent penalties at the breakdown, but Jenkins just jumps on this off the right foot, a classic sidestep. That's the energy they needed. Took the opportunity well. Of course, this Welsh side have a pretty nice resource in Geraint John, a man who's coached on this circuit for Australia and for Canada, now back in Wales, and a very, very good understanding of the benefits of the Sevens game. What it gives these young players, you know, to travel the world, to deal with conditions like this, to get to play in big stadia, and get to represent Wales in a little different environment. So nice for Gareth Williams to have Geraint John there.
The score with just over 3 minutes to play between Wales and Russia. Both these sides looking for some extra game time on day 3. Good work from Davidov. He switched well also to Pecky, but he went without it.
Pecky saw the hole, but he forgot the ball.
Time
Good
off.
cut from him.
Number 3, blue. 3, blue.
Sazonov
Number 3,
telling him
substitution.
put his hands up.
Yeah, back to your point, Gareth Rees, around, it's almost a merry-go-round with some of the coaches on the HSBC
Time on.
World Series,
On
isn't it?
Yeah, we got more than a handful representing their second or third nation in some cases. Mike Friday, Damien McGrath. We obviously see Gordon Titchens with the Samoans. So lots of coaches who know a lot of guys in the meal room, shall we say.
Blue knock on.
Davidov,
Advantage over.
tidy pass onto Pecky. This time around he gets it right. He
Advantage
brings it
forward.
in, but then throws it forward.
Advantage.
And it will be a Welsh feed
From right
to the
for
scrum.
pass.
Of course, this circuit's still
Come
very
on, boys.
collegial. These players live together all week. They eat
Time off.
all their meals together. But
Remember,
come competition
8
time,
forward.
obviously it's
8.
turned up, but they'll all travel up to the next stop in Canada and spend basically 2 weeks on the road together. And I think can very much relate to each other's lifestyles, managing their wives, girlfriends, families. It's a big ask to be on the road, although it's pretty fun as well for some of these young guys when things go well.
I could think of worse things to do. Traveling the world as part of this series, that's heaven. Davis. Nice inside ball there to Andrews. Defense is good also from Russia. Cross to cross. Set the ball back in field to Davis. Davis shifts his way through the Russian defense and gets his second. This one is all Wales.
They seem to be able to turn it up a gear when they need it. Sammy Cross on the field now. Simple stuff, kept his feet, kept his arms free. That was the key to it. So he could make the easy offload, and Ethan Davis gets his second.
Jumps ahead of Ruiz out of France to Barahua on the overall series point scoring list. At the moment anyway, the kick's no good, but that's his second try. He's been the difference between these two teams.
That kick was a shocker. It was a grubber. See, partners HSBC here, supporting the whole 10 stops around the world.
Davis does a good job in finding touch there as well from the restart, and Russia down by 19, pinned down towards their line. Not where they want to be. From Lane as he tries to pull the Russian runner towards the line, and Russia awarded the penalty there.
Some discussion. I'm sure the Russians want to get one last chance here. Of course, both these teams will be playing another match after this.
Much better from Russia as Pecky carries his side forward.
We got away with one there, I think. He didn't release. But good to see him in full flight there. Held on to that one. Didn't quite have the pace to finish. Because it's a penalty, Russia will have one chance, even though the Hooters sounded here.
That is one of the uglier passes we've seen this weekend. Was that a pass? It was an up and under from 2 meters away, out of the hand, and full time is called between Wales and Russia, where the Welsh have come away winners 24 points to 5.